Shalom.
Shalom.
We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ba'ashem. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great council for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.
So with that, we want to talk about the Sabbath, because every week is the Sabbath, and it's the Lord's day of rest. It's when we get to rest.
Well, today's the Sabbath, right?
Yeah, that's right. Today's the Sabbath.
Today's the Sabbath, bro.
So 6 days you're supposed to work, and then the seventh day you rest. But every week we get the Sabbath, but there's also a Sabbath year, which is called the JUBILEE, and it's in Leviticus 25 and 1, and we'll start there.
Leviticus 25 and 1, it says, "And the Most High spake it to Moses in Mount Sinai, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land which I give you, then shall the land keep a Sabbath unto the Most High." Leviticus 25 and 2, and it says, "Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land which I give you, then shall the land keep a Sabbath unto the Most High."
Yeah, so these are for the Israelites. It said when the Israelites, when they have their own land, that they're supposed to give the land a rest. And what it means is giving the land a rest is you're not supposed to plant anything or
Yeah, because was the land supposed to be like used up for like the 6 years until the seventh year? I believe on the seventh year you're supposed to let it rest for a whole year, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, so it's gonna say.
The next video.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. Leviticus 25 and 3, it says, 6 years thou shalt sow thy field. Sow means when you plant something, though. So it's saying thou shalt sow thy field. And it says, in 6 years thou shalt prune thy vineyard and gather in the fruit thereof.
Yeah, so for 6 years you're able to plant, in the fields, and you're able to prune the vineyards.
Cut them, cut the grapes and things like that.
Yeah, and harvest your crops, the fruit that comes in. For 6 years you're able to do that, but the seventh year is a rest for the land.
4. And it says, "But in the seventh year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, a Sabbath for the Most High. Thou shalt neither sow thy field nor prune thy vineyard."
Yeah, so during the seventh year, the land has to rest. Everything needs rest. We need rest. The land needs rest. Everything needs rest. Even the trees, because they're alive.
But what is it like? We live in the Central Valley of California with most agriculture, though. But every year, yes, we see the same trees every year.
Yeah.
All our life been living here, and I never seen empty fields though. They're always growing some shit every year.
Keep going.
5. Leviticus 25 and 5, it says, "That which groweth of its own accord of thy harvest thou shalt not reap, neither gather the grapes of thy vine undressed, for it is a year of rest unto the land."
Yeah, so a whole year you can't touch it. You can't touch the land for a whole year. can't even like the stuff that falls off of it, you can't go and grab it. The stuff that falls on the ground.
Like like an apple that falls on the ground. You gotta let that shit be.
Keep going.
6. And the Sabbath of the land shall be meat for you, for thee, and for thy servant, and for thy maid, and for thy hired servant, and for thy stranger that sojourn with thee.
Yeah. But it says you could eat whatever the land produces. And keep going.
Leviticus 25:7, it says, and for thy cattle and for the beasts that are in thy land shall all the increase thereof be meat.
Yeah. So the animals they're allowed to eat the off the land. Yeah. Keep going.
Leviticus 25:8, it says, and thou shalt number 7 Sabbath of years unto thee 7 times 7 years. And the space of 7 Sabbath of years shall be unto thee 49 years.
Yeah. So it's 7 Sabbaths. So 7 Sabbaths.
Make the math.
7 times 7 is 49.
Yeah.
So 7 years, they count that Sabbath. That's one Sabbath. After another 7 years, count that another Sabbath. That's 2 Sabbaths. And you keep going till it's the 7th Sabbath. 7 sets of 7 years.
They put it together and makes that 49 years, right?
Keep going.
9, it says, then shalt thou cause the trumpet of the Jubilee to sound on the 10th day of the 7th month. In the day of atonement shall ye make the trumpet sound throughout all your land.
See, so this is for the Israelites in their land. If those are the people in that land, in the land of Israel today, if those are the real Israelites, then they're supposed to be keeping this law. It's the law of Jubilee, you know. Because I'm gonna get the definition for Jubilee.
You know, so like I did it this year, they had that Jubilee over there in England before that witch died. Remember they had the jets going on and all that shit? They call it Jubilee. Before she died, yeah, Queen Elizabeth, I believe it was this year, or last year, what you want to say last year now, but they had the jets flying, throwing out the blue and the red, I think, the colors and shit though, and they were doing that for the celebration of Queen Elizabeth before she passed away.
They might have called it the Jubilee, but they're not keeping it.
How it's supposed to be.
Yeah, they're not celebrating it how it's supposed to be.
Maybe that's why that bitch died though too. Trying to celebrate something that is not even yours though, and then the Most High took your ass out that same year, not even that far from that the day you got celebrated.
So this is a Jubilee from the Wikipedia. The Jubilee is a year that follows the passage of 7 weeks of years. According to regulations found in the book of Leviticus, certain indentured servants would be released from servitude. So during Jubilee, not only does the land rest, but you're also supposed to release the servants, which is the slaves. Because it says, according to regulations found in the book of Leviticus, certain indentured servants would be released from servitude. Some debts would be forgiven, and also your debts are forgiven. Your debts are wiped out.
Will those servants be released just for that 1 year, or they were released? They were released, right?
Released for good.
Yeah, for good, huh?
Yep.
Nah, because that's some shit Esau would do, man. Like, Esau will be like, yeah, you're only good for this year though, but you're gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Like when they want to say, oh, they give you a vacation or you get a vacation and shit for like what 2 weeks though, but then you gotta go back to that fucking bitch though and work. You know what I'm saying? But nah, but it's spiritual, man, because it is true. Because a servant, which it is makes sense though, because it's like you have one for like a Hebrew servant for 6, 7 years. There is a lot to that though. Like I think it's if they want to leave or they want to stay, but you have to let them go because they have to serve you them 6, 7 years already though. So it only makes sense that it's true though, man. You know what I'm saying though? But nah, Esau will hell no. Esau will let you just walk free, scot free. And you're supposed to give, I believe you're supposed to give that Hebrew servant uh, like some possessions too, because you can't just let him go out just naked. You're supposed to give him some possessions too, so he could be good though, man. That's what real righteous people do, man. Not like Esau. Esau at a job fires your ass, you're done. You're done. You don't take nothing though. They want you out of their perimeter. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want to look at you. And you've been working at that company for 20 years, 30 years, slaving it, man. Esau would just fire you like that, man. That's not right.
He said some debts would be forgiven, and everyone was supposed to return to their own property in Jubilee years. Supposed to return to your own property, which means your own land, the land that was given. So in the land of Israel, there's 12 tribes, you know. So each of the 12 tribes, they got their own piece of land in the land of Israel. So where's the 12 tribes at over there?
They only talk about the Jews, right? Well, one tribe, huh?
That's right.
What about the 11 though?
What's the 12 tribes land? You know. So they're not going according to the correct way. Read that one again.
Which was it? It was 8, right?
So.
Talk about the years, right? That makes up to 49 years.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's lucky. It was 9. Leviticus 25:9. Then shalt thou cause.
Yeah, read 9 here.
Yeah, Leviticus 25:9. Then shalt thou cause the trumpet of the Jubilee to sound on the 10th day of the 7th month, and the day of atonement shall ye make the trumpet sound throughout all your land. Oh, so it lands on the day of atonement?
Yeah, on the 50th year.
Okay, yeah.
On the 50th year of the Day of Atonement, then you're to sound the Jubilee.
Oh, okay.
The Jubilee, it means actually means ram's horn. Because you blow it, and you're supposed to blow it, and throughout all the land's supposed to hear it, and that's like a call of freedom. Like
yeah. Like we're here.
It's time, time to release. That's the real freedom. That's the real
sound of freedom.
Fireworks.
Fireworks.
Yep, that's the real fireworks. Because it said loud and long.
So then they're blowing them ram horns hella loud though. Imagine with the whole land in here. Can't imagine back then though. They were, you know what I mean? They were more built back then. More stronger back then, and they were just blowing that hard though.
Yeah. And that was not just one; it was many horns throughout the land.
Yeah.
Getting blown.
Yep.
I'm gonna read this. It says the biblical rules concerning sabbatical years are still observed by many religious Jews in Israel, but the practices prescribed for the Jubilee year have not been observed for many centuries.
Oh shit, centuries, 100 years. So you're talking about hundreds of years.
So it hasn't been observed. They don't keep the Jubilee.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you they don't even know what that is either, though. Like, Jubilee, what is that? They probably don't even know what the fuck it is.
It says, according to current interpretation of Torah and contemporary rabbinic Judaism, the observance of the Jubilee year only applied when the Jewish people were living in the land of Israel according to their tribes. Therefore, Jubilee has not been applicable since the destruction of the kingdom of Israel.
See? See?
They haven't been able to keep the law, you know.
Because we've been scattered, though. We've been scattered, though. You know, in the kingdom, you know, you're able to keep it, though, because we actually be in the land. Your Lord will be in the land. But for now, we can't celebrate that because we're not even in the land to begin with. You know what I'm saying, though? So, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, we just can't do anything, though, because, like I said, though, like, we're not in the land, though. Them dirty rats need to get the fuck out of there. That's why Yahweh Hashem outside is gonna come, cleanse America and cleanse over there too. It's gonna cleanse here and over there, though, man. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, the elect will be in the chariots. You know what I'm saying, though? And then when everything's cool, start ruling again the real kingdom of Yahweh Hashem outside. You know? Then celebrate Jubilee, though. But other than that, we can't do that now. We're scattered.
And also, we don't read the book of Jubilee.
Yeah,
You know?
and I didn't even know there was a book, bro. Like,
Yeah.
until you told me, like, what? There's a book now. You might have these books.
Yeah.
It's crazy, yo.
We don't read the book of Jubilee
You
or
know,
the book of Enoch, even though their names are in the Bible. You know, they went off. It's like that book is like a knockoff, you know, to the Bible.
yeah.
You know. Also, the book of Asher.
There you go. Yeah, Asher, right? Okay, Asher. Yeah.
So let's keep going. Verse 10.
Leviticus 25 and 10. And you shall follow the 15th year and proclaim liberty throughout all the land and to all the inhabitants thereof. And there shall be a jubilee unto you, and ye shall return every man into his possession, and ye shall return every man into his family. Yep.
So it
That's
said
totally right.
to proclaim liberty. You know, that's freedom.
Freedom. Yeah.
You know, and everyone gets to return back to the land.
To their family, though.
Yeah, to your family. But you don't see that happening. You know, they're not letting people go to their family, going back.
Shit, I think these fucking people are taking the family. You know what I'm saying? Look, they're taking them away from their family, though. Especially with them tunnels they have right now. And 11 it says, a jubilee shall that 15th year be unto you. You should not sow, neither reap that which is growth of itself in it, nor gather the grapes in it of thy vine address.
Yeah, so like we were saying earlier, you're not to plant anything in the field. Just let the field grow.
Let it grow, yeah.
Let it grow like a wild field. You know.
Yeah. Let it go all crazy, huh? Yeah, let it get crazy.
Yeah. That fruit's still gonna be good. You know, the next year.
It's just 1 year, right? That just 1 year, right?
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen in 1 year.
Yeah. Because too, it says that the Lord, he makes the fruit longer. Like he'll make the fruit last longer. You know, I think it says something about a worm on the fruit later on, I think. But keep going.
12. For it is the Jubilee, and thou shalt be holy unto you. You shall eat the increase thereof out of the field. In the year of this jubilee, he shall return every man into his possession.
Yeah, so that's the point, that every man is to return back to their land. So if we're the real Israelites, we should have returned back to our land a long time ago.
Yep.
You know, and also that there's a lot of homelessness in Israel too. Why is there homelessness if 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 every man gets to return back to their home?
Yeah. Why are the people in the streets?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
If if we could have servants, why isn't a homeless man, able to work?
Yeah.
If we're able to have servants,
Right.
So that proves that those are not the real people, because
They don't even give a fuck about
since
themselves.
1948 till now, that's more than 50 years, ain't it?
Yeah, definitely though. Yeah, definitely though.
Almost 50 years.
Shit, that's about like fucking 70 years already though, almost.
Yeah.
They had to have a jubilee by now. Oh, you know what I mean? Had to though.
Yeah, so that's why, we don't really go into Jubilee, because we really can't keep Jubilee, but we could prove that those are not the people, you know,
By even saying by
by the law of Jubilee.
by the law. The law itself destroys them though. But it's always good to know what you know what I'm saying, know what Jubilee is though. And I understand why brother talking too. Brothers don't really talk as much as the subject of Jubilee though, but it's still something to know. It's good though, it doesn't hurt to know. But it's something that we can't keep though. But like other ones though that we have, like the Passover, the Atonement, and other ones that we could keep though, yeah, we keep them though, the ones that we could keep them. You know what I'm saying though? But this one for sure, it's we can't.
Yeah, because this law of Jubilee, it's a big chapter, and it's a lot to do. It's a lot to do in your land.
Yeah.
You got if you keep going, it's a big chapter. 55 verses.
Yeah, that's a lot. So it's and then first of all, like I said, you have to have the key of the land though to even follow though. It's a lot to do though in the land that we're not even in though. That's why it has to get wiped out right now. But wiped out, man, you know what I mean? So it needs to practice those laws. You know what I'm saying though? It's like you have a house, right? You have a house. You have a bed, right? And there's a mattress on it, and it's peed, and it's dirty as shit. You're not gonna sleep on that shit. That's just dirty though. So therefore, you're gonna put that shit out and get a new mattress. You know what I'm saying? So that's the land of Israel right now, though. The land of Israel right now is that peed mattress, though, man. It needs to get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? We can't just go over there and there's the mattress there. Like, no, we can't practice this. This shit needs to go.
Not only that, like all these crops that we're eating, they spray pesticide on it.
Oh yeah. And it says to keep the animals and insects away, which is true, but still, man, we're eating this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we're eating this shit.
Yeah, that's right. And a brother said, if I watered the tree with my piss, and it still grows, are you gonna, you're still gonna eat that? You're gonna eat the what my piss produced,
Yeah. You'll be like, hell no.
Yeah. So it's all about having rest, so that we're able to after the rest, then that's when you get just like when you work out, you have to rest your body.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then after your body rests, then that's when the benefit comes in, because that's when you're like, oh,
Feel good.
feel pretty good.
Yeah, feel good. Yeah, because I have a cousin though that used to work out every day, and he ended up hurting himself and shit though. His body was taking too much, but it was taking too much though, man. He ended up hurting like his stomach or some shit. And then they had to tell him that you didn't come back on working out every day, so he had no choice because he had to wait it out. But he did that to his body because he was working out every day. That's it. So yeah, it does need a rest, though, man. Your body does.
Same thing with our debts. You know, Esau has this credit system,
Yeah.
and it just keeps going up.
Interest.
Yeah, interest.
That's usury though, and the scriptures talks about usury that you're not supposed to do that. I mean, but if you're the devil, you could use it. But if you're an Israelite, you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to use it on your own brethren though. You know what I'm saying? That interest shit though, that comes from Esau and shit though, man. But if you're an Israelite, you're not supposed to be using usury though. You know what I mean? That's a sin though. I believe, right? Yeah, it's considered a sin.
Yeah. And we're supposed to get paid at the end of the day. You know?
Esau has it. Oh, you gotta wait 2 weeks though. Hey, you wait those 2 weeks though, it'll be a big money. You wait 2 weeks, it's worth it. Motherfucker, pay me now.
Yeah. At the end of the day, when the sun goes down, you know, and we're not even supposed to work after the sun goes down.
Yeah.
You know, we're supposed to get our check before the sun goes down, our money.
Yeah.
You know, that way we have
some money because we probably need it for that day. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Probably need it for that day or something. What if something comes up and shit? You don't got that money, so then you gotta go ask people, borrow money from some people over here and over there. And then when the payday comes, though, that money already goes this way and that way, and then you stuck for another 2 weeks, though. That's not right, man.
Yeah. You gotta pay for everything now. You gotta pay for your phones. You gotta pay for the internet just so you can talk on the phone. You gotta get the apps on your phone just to do things.
Yeah.
You know?
Charge you just to fucking
pay for that. You gotta pay for YouTube.
The premium, yeah, that's what I got. You gotta pay like $15 a month though, man.
Yeah.
Just to have
It went up
download.
Recently
Oh yeah.
It went up.
Yeah, I have it just to have download, videos on my phone though, and it's worth it though. I ain't gonna lie, it's worth it though. But man, these devils, I shouldn't be paying $15 a month though, man, just to hear it. I'm already paying the internet as it is.
They charge you more in the winter for electricity.
Oh yeah. Bro, and then fucking my bill went high electricity though because these fucking people at my apartment and shit, the maids and shit, whatever, they come from out of town. They gotta go fix my heater though. So today heater wasn't working today again. I was like, what the fuck? I don't want to be using my fucking little, the little plug-in electricity when it throws out heat, little heater. So I was like, man, fuck this. So I called my apartment manager. Hey, this heater's not working right now. And I was letting them know, hey, what the fuck? What's up with this? So right away they called the dude and they came out and they fixed it though, man. But still, man, my bill still went up high though. For this last week because my shit wasn't working.
Because they know it's gonna be cold, so they know people are gonna be using their heaters.
Yeah, even the gas though, man. They know that shit too though. They know what's up, man. I was over there using the stove, man. Preheating that shit. Open up the door of the stove to heat up the apartment, bro. It's fucking stupid. And they're still gonna charge me for that too though. Because I use the gas from the oven though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta pay for everything.
I know shit got real too, and he had to pay like 10 cents for the bags every time you go to a grocery store or some shit. For bags though, plastic bags, 10 cents. That's fucking nuts though, man.
Yes. So with that, you got anything else?
Oh, no, was it?
We hope that's edifying. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, double honors to the elders and apostles, the great and still camps, for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.